A great blessing of my life has been to have served at the sanctuary of Our Lady of Lourdes in France for 3 years. I returned to reside in the U.S. at the beginning of last year. I'm sure Mother Mary wanted to bring me home for COVID. Lourdes is an amazing place, truly a great sign that the kingdom of heaven is among us now, calling the world to the peace of Christ. I have known personally of a number of dramatic physical cures, miracles there. And I was a part of many, many profound spiritual healings in the confessional, in the sacrament of reconciliation. It was normal for me to hear confessions 4 hours a day or more. People really opened their hearts. Many coming back to the sacrament after years, deeply scarred, kicked around, and finally laying down the burden, finding deep peace. A miracle of grace. Then so many others, maybe not so wounded, but still feeling maybe stuck in a marriage that seemed without love and without life, or simply frustrated with themselves. Father, my confessions are always the same. I never change. How can I stop being so resentful of my father or judgmental of everyone around me? How can I stop feeling so lonely and afraid? I try to help with some words of counsel, but I knew full well it was the grace of the sacrament that they were experiencing to lift them up, to heal, to turn them around. The readings that we've just heard are about conversion. Conversion, which is turning to the Lord. Reconciliation, coming back to real life. The gospel today is from the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus is calling and inviting us to a new covenant in which the law of love will be truly written on our hearts and lived in our homes. Profound change from the inside out. Change, healing, coming back to life. They're possible. How does it happen? It's through a beautiful interplay of sanctifying grace that's received with desire and intention and careful attention to put it into practice. Sometimes there are dramatic moments of healing, and then there's the day-to-day journey of putting this grace into practice through habits of virtue, new ways of being and acting, staying close to Christ, imitating Him. How are you growing? How are you growing? Lourdes is a wonderful place, but you don't need to go there to heal your heart. You do need the Lord's sanctifying grace so that you can become fully alive, knowing that the Holy Spirit is all around us. Especially in the sacrament of reconciliation, He's there. He comes to us to lead us on this journey to wholeness and holiness. Well, of course, many haven't been able to go to confession much, or even perhaps at all during COVID. Let's turn that around. Let's say, let it be so that this absence makes our hearts grow fonder. And as we can return to it in these coming months, let's do so with love and with great wonder. Great wonder. This Lent, The Lord wants us to take some real steps with Him in dying to selfishness, to learn to love. Mother Mary, help us.